Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. And I'll read this to you. This is an addendum to my book, Being Guided Lessons from the Inner Beloved, Chapter 1. First, we'll start with a prayer to the inner self, and then we'll do parts of the dialogue on what am I carrying. I like to say a prayer when I get into a session with my inner beloved. The inner self is numinous, according to Jung, and prefers devotion with the ego from the ego, not unlike a student who is devoted to their teacher. O heavenly inner self, please receive my thanks for your guidance, past, present, and future. Please accept my friendship with open arms. Please accept my apologies for my imperfections. If I take things too literally, I'm so sorry, but I will try to sit with it until I understand the symbols you send me. I hope that I will always seek balance and self-awareness in my body and soul. I'm not going to tell you parable of the inner, the parable of the overflowing cup, but you can read that in the book. This is the parts dialogue that I've used with clients on what am I carrying. The whole idea is that we're carrying something, but what is it that we're carrying? And is it a good thing or a bad thing, or are we carrying nothing? The idea here is that life is like a crowded marketplace. You bump and are jostled. And when life shakes you up, whatever is inside of you, whatever you're carrying, spills out. And that bump does not define us, but what it reveals by what we spill out, it kind of reveals who we are and what we're carrying. What are you carrying in your cup? Is it bitterness or resentment that sours everything it touches? Is it gratitude, kindness, love, connectedness that will bring sweetness to those around you, even in your difficult moments? The moral is simple. Fill your cup wisely. Know what you are carrying. It is certain that life will jostle you, but when it does, let whatever comes out uplift and inspire rather than harm and alienate. Carry gratefulness rather than resentment. Carry love rather than hate. Carry self-awareness rather than the pointless worry of things that you cannot control. What you carry within you should serve not just you, but everyone around you. Find a quiet, undisturbed place. Perhaps dim the lights, light a candle, burn incense, or do some ritual that marks your entry into sacred work. Sit or lie comfortably. Close your eyes and let yourself relax. Refer to the simple box breathing techniques in Appendix A and take slow, deep breaths in for 4, hold for 4, out through your mouth for 4, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Relax your head and your shoulders and your chest and your midriff and your arms and your groin and your legs. With each breath out through your mouth, relax more and more, and put this on pause until you've relaxed yourself ready yourself for the imagination of your conversation. Now that you're relaxed, imagine yourself in your favorite place, your inner place. See it and be it. It is a place where you feel protected, safe, and peaceful. You feel at home and fully there yourself. Notice the details around you. What do you see? What do you sense? Is it a beautiful sky? Is it the sun out or is it the moon? Is there water nearby or a cave? It's a beautiful place that you want to be and you feel safe there. This is a part of your inner sanctum. This is where you can be and you can change this anytime you want. This is where you can be and you can commune with your inner self. Seek an audience with your inner beloved. Put it in your own words, but here's an example. In this particular case, I seek an audience with my inner beloved. I want to know what I am carrying. What life hits up against me, when life hits up against me, what do I spill all over myself and to others? What is my burden? What am I carrying? And what penalty do I pay for carrying it? What should I be carrying instead? And if I'm carrying nothing, what should I be carrying? You should put it on pause and make yourself clear on what is it that you want when you're saying this. It's a prayer to your inner self, not to the outer self. Do not rush. Wait in silence for the answer. Be receptive and open. There is no need for words or logic. What arises may simply be a thought, a symbol, a scene, a face, a figure, a sensation, a texture, an object, or even a color or sound. Trust that whatever comes to you is meaningful and symbolic, even if it is strange or unclear at first. Remember that this is your unconscious inner beloved self. It speaks in symbols. It is not probably used to having conversations with you. You may get an answer of total surprise or outrage or anger. If you experience something negative, ask for a part of yourself that is a little bit more helpful and loving, something that is in a better mood to answer your questions. And if this presence uh, wants to take control of you, you should withdraw immediately. Now, you should stay present and receive the answer. You can put this on pause and wait until you've got everything straightened out. You might ask for a clarification if you don't understand, but you have to understand that the unconscious speaks in symbols. You might ask for a different way of knowing the answer, or ask for a tour and for it to show you what it means. If you're confused, simply sit in the presence of your inner beloved and let it be with you for a while. Remember that the unconscious mind operates more symbolically on a lower energy level, and it takes time for you to understand. It's not as logical as you are, but you are not as imaginative as it is. All that you create comes from your inner beloved. Again, put this on pause until you're finished with your session. And then, when it is over, thank your inner beloved for the response that you got, such as it was. Express a willingness to continue this relationship for the rest of your life. You should not be alone, walking alone in this life by yourself as just an ego consciousness. You need your inner beloved to be with you, to guide you. This is what people have done since Homo sapiens walked this earth hundreds of thousands of years ago. Once you are done with the session, disengage and return to yourself. Wave goodbye, offer gratitude, and imagine yourself returning to ordinary awareness. Notice that your breath in your body. Open your eyes. Perhaps if you have not done so, record what you have experienced before you forget all the details, as you would in a dream. Extinguish any candles, incense, or perform any symbolic act that is necessary to mark the end of this sacred inner work. Remind yourself that life will bump you and reveal what is inside, what is it you are carrying. This practice helps you know what you carry, and if necessary, transform it so that you can fill your cup with what uplifts and connects. Reflect on what's your answer that you got, what symbolizes, and how it relates to your life, your moods, and the cup that you carry into the world. Remember that this is just a conversation with your inner self. Your unconscious is always with you. You can have as many conversations as you want. You can have it in as many ways as you want. I think it's Appendix C that has a list of all the different ways you can have these conversations. Usually with people, there are several outcomes. One of them is that, this has a tendency to cause inner transformation because you see yourself differently. People often realize that they're carrying something harmful, such as fear, and through the script that they often understand that they should be holding something better, like openness or love or gratitude. Other people are shocked to discover that there is almost nothing in their cup, and that the advice that they get to fill it is with something. they'll say, the inner beloved will say, oh, there's nothing in your cup. You need to fill it with something. My advice is that you fill it with something like such as connection or connection to self or the inner beloved itself as a relationship can be something. Gratitude is something wonderful to carry with you. Remember, as a human being, you will make mistakes, but you will also find your unique path as you move forward in this journey through life. I want to thank you for the time and your attention. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'll try to upload this to YouTube. Take care. Namaste.